Hello, Aries. Thank you for stopping by today to Betwixt the Between Tarot. We have a lot going on that we're going to talk about for the week of June 15th through the 21st. Are you ready? Let's get after it. Crack on, crack on. Starting out in the center here, you have in your current energy right now is the Hermit. Looking at the world and seeing what's happening out there and knowing that you can't change any of it, but you can change yourself. You can make changes within yourself that can maybe possibly have an effect on the things out in the world or in the peer group that you are a part of. Just knowing that some of the things that we can do by changing ourselves can help other people and inspire other people to be better. And as the Hermit too, it's a lot about being off by yourself and thinking of solutions to the situations you might be in, or just even meditating and just having time to think and be on your own. A place where you don't have everybody doing this in your ear. You can listen to your own inner voice and not the voices of everyone that are around you. Starting off in the past, we have the Seven of Wands. Not always a bad card. This is somebody it can be deception, it can be cheating, it can be lying. It can also be making a point, making that point and being clear about it, but at the same time not being graceful or a good winner, shall we say? Not a graceful winner. All right, next card we have here, we have got a lot of major arcanas. In this one, we have the Strength card. This is also a card from the past. This is about balance and keeping things under control, having self-control, being cognizant of what we say, that we respond rather than react instantly. You know, the reactions of, oh my gosh, and actually taking the deep breath. Now, honestly, is that what you meant to say to me? Because it came out badly and I don't want to react. You know, it's responding in a kindly manner and being balanced in the way that you are thinking and the way that you are handling yourself. Then that Hermit is there where you are presently, moves into the Empress, which is someone who is incredibly creative and building something. It's about giving birth to either an idea, a structure, something that you want very badly, perhaps a new job, perhaps you're starting a YouTube channel. Maybe you are an entrepreneur or even just in control of your life in a wonderful and graceful way. Coming up at the end over here in the future is the, what was it? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is all about doing that thing. It's having that potential, that spark of life that strikes you. It's taking action and starting the creative process and being passionate about what it is you want to do. So it looks like there might be some change building here for you. A little deception, maybe feeling a little bit uncomfortable. That's the hill you're choosing. You know, it's, do I want to be here? Where do I want to go? But also keep in mind that is in your past. So is that Strength card where you've had to have that control. Now you're at the point where you were being in that Hermit state. So what I'm thinking has happened is something has come about where there were some very sharp words spoken, perhaps, and you felt that you had to really fight to maintain that control. Taking that time away with the Hermit card and going off by yourself and thinking about the situation, and then deciding that, you know what, I can just move away from this and continue on with my growth and creating things and doing things that make me happy. So basically, we've covered all of the cards on our first row of our pyramid. Okay, here comes the second. Oh, did you hear the cat? He sounds so unhappy, doesn't he? The Hanged Man, yep. Looking at things from every single angle. And I like that it connects right here with the Strength card, which is also another card of looking at things in a certain way and before you respond or react. And then this one too, with the Hangman, is looking at things at every perspective, still thinking and being cognizant of what your response might trigger. It's knowing that we do have a little bit of influence on people that we're around. If I respond nasty with a nasty tone, I'm going to be answered in a nasty tone. So it's taking time to think about how the responses are given and how they are received as well too, because we can have that nasty comment thrown at us, but if we respond nasty, it just more tension. But if you say, you know, really, is that what you meant? Where that's where the Strength card comes in and hopefully brings you some clarity with that. All right, next card we have is the King of Swords. He knows his boundaries. He sets boundaries and he rules by them. No means no, and it is a complete sentence. He's a strategic thinker. He thinks things through very clearly, although this could be female. Remember, it's not gender specific when it comes to tarot. It's just the masculine energy of it, of the action, of taking action and being a leader and a good communicator and decisive and he thinks with a lot of reason. He has reason abilities that are wonderful. He would be a good leader, possibly a boss situation. I should say they would be a good leader because, as I said, it could be male or female. Next one coming in is the Ace of Pentacles. Something that you have thought about is starting to begin to take root. Could it be a thought? Could it be just an idea or a new habit or a new routine? It's also about feeling a little bit more grounded in your body, not feeling like you're floating outside and looking down and seeing all the chaos that's going on in your life below. Gosh, I was there for many years, just in that chaos of driving into work and thinking, gosh, I don't even remember driving. My thoughts were so far out in the ether. So it's feeling grounded again and a little bit more balanced even, and things starting to take root in your mind and in your thoughts and in your money as well. You may even actually be getting, having an offer of a new job possibly coming, but this is all potential. If you don't take the step towards it, you'll never reach that point, will you? You have to keep walking towards it because it's not going to walk towards you. You have to reach out to accept the gift for it to be given to you. So the next card we have coming up here for you in the future is the Moon. There is some uncertainty, some mystery about it. You're not sure exactly what's going to be happening with that. And so just keep pressing forward. It's about persevering because even though it is dark now, the light will come up. The sun does come up again, and then you will be able to see things more clearly. The Page of Swords is over here connected to that Hangman and the King of Swords. And the Page of Swords is about being very curious and eager. And he likes to learn things. He asks a lot of questions, but he can be a little restless. And I can see where that restlessness might come in because you have been in kind of a limbo with that Hanged Man and finally starting to feel a little edgy about stepping out of that energy and into something that is a little bit more productive or maybe even calmer for you to cope with, something that isn't as messy or as loud, just settling into something that might be coming up. And this still is in your past, so that may have already happened. We could be right on the cusp of it. Nine of Wands, definitely feeling like you got to persevere and keep going because it's coming. The end is coming. You're almost there. You have one more little rod in your hand there, one more wand in your hand to deal with. Instead of all 9, 8 of them have been taken care of. There's only one left, and you are tired, but you're getting there. It's persevering, pushing through, and making it to completion. The Four of Cups, you may actually be feeling a little tired of it and a little bored with it. Maybe you've got the feeling that you just don't care anymore. It's being apathetic about the things that you've got, or even sometimes the thoughts that you have. The Four of Cups is sometimes a gift from the universe, something coming in for you that you weren't expecting, and you are focusing on all the other cups before you, so you don't see that gift that comes in. So pay attention to the things that matter, but also look for the things that are coming towards you that could potentially matter, maybe even more, or at least just as much. The Queen of Swords, you have the King and the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. So you've got a lot of conflict and potential conflict and intellect and a lot of thoughts and a lot of energy going on in your thinking, in the day-to-day processes. I don't know where that came from. Like I say, I read intuitively. I say the first thing that comes into my mind, but there's something about your day-to-day activities that are weighing heavily on you. You're thinking about them an awful lot. The Queen of Swords is she's a clear communicator, very honest, a little detached. You might even be feeling like you're pulled away. And I can see that there because it's connected to, you know, you've got this hangman right here. We were just talking about feeling a little off and away from other people, and the Hermit, and that Queen of Swords too. So you've got three cards that have meanings that can relate to feeling a little detached and a little away from other people. It may be something you're trying to compensate for or put to an end, but you are feeling, maybe some of you, that you're a little outside of your peer group, or outside of your maybe even a job situation. Yeah, could be that too. But the Queen of Swords, she's definitely got a firm, solid foundation too. She does have boundaries as well. Coming up again, we've got the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords, the lying, cheating, stealing kind of card. Something happened, something has been said, something isn't sitting well with you. It's a card of conflict, a card of someone trying to be better than somebody else. It can be a card of arrogance as well. So there may be someone in your group right now that might be exhibiting some of those those you know, I'm better than, and it might be sparking up a few conversations amongst all of you. So the High Priestess is our outcome. The High Priestess, if you notice, has no roof. There is no ceiling. Her abilities are unlimited. This is about knowing yourself as well as you can, knowing that inner child, and keeping secrets, and having those moments where you make decisions with your intuition rather than your pros and cons list. You're just going to be looking at how your stomach feels and how your heart feels when you're making those decisions. So something's coming up pretty soon where you might be needing to make those decisions. Something has definitely got you feeling a little bit more isolated and more thoughtful and more in your head. And that will change. You know that there's nothing in this world that's consistent except for change. It's going to settle in soon, so don't feel like you're stuck in this situation. Things always seem to change. All right, lock. Something is hidden or locked. And I like that we do have that moon card there too, because that is kind of the same meaning as the something being hidden or locked. So there's something going on that you're not fully aware of. We talked about that down here before with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands doing this thing. Something is taking root, but there's also a little hidden quality to that that hasn't come out yet. Okay. I'll do one more oracle card for you. And that is take risks. Wings unfold when you leap into the void. So be brave. If you've got an idea that you think is going to make a difference in your life, take that risk and step outside your comfort zone. So there you go, Aries. That's what I've got for you this time for the week of June 15th through the 21st. Again, wherever you are, let me know where you are. Tell me where you are in the comments down below, or leave your favorite emoji. And if anything resonated with you, I wouldn't be offended if you hit the like and the subscribe button. I'm a new channel, just getting my feet underneath me, and I appreciate all of your help as I move forward. So thank you so much, and have a great week.